Testing 1, 2, test live on our YouTube channel.
I didn't know you'd gone live.
Yeah, and I had to really turn down my capture device because its audio was blasting. So yeah, it should be very tolerable now.
Oh, good. Let me see if I can pop into the stream so I can watch.
Indeed. Should be very tolerable now. Indeed. It's one of those impromptu streams, so people might not know about it.
Yeah. It's like anything else. People will trickle.
Usually. Most of the time. It's Sunday. What else are they going to do? Go bowling? Why would anybody want to go bowling? Bowling sucks. I suck at it.
Well, it's Labor Day. Although normally people don't do cookouts or anything like that today. It's all tomorrow.
Oh, Sonic Mania. You're such a good game. Even if George doesn't want to see it.
I don't not want to see it. It's just I can't get all hyped up and excited for Sonic because I was a Super Nintendo kid. I just didn't play these.
Oh, you know, I might as well share my screen with you so you can be at least up to my speed.
That would work. Not only that, then I can follow along much better. So yes, please do.
Oh, Studiopolis. Sonic Mania, why are your music so good? How you do that? How'd you do that?
The animation's impressive.
Oh, it should be. It better be. So yeah, apparently IGN, which is hey Darius, welcome. What's really weird is IGN have always been notorious for hating Sonic the Hedgehog, but in an interesting turn of fate, Sonic Forces, the upcoming Sonic game, it hit their most anticipated game of the year.
Oh, cool.
Which is really weird.
Maybe they're finally turning around, given Sonic Mania was a pretty good game.
It was amazing. Everybody loved it, except for a small handful who wanted to... Well, not even a handful. The very, very, very small minority that just wanted to get views on their videos for being different and being rebellious and saying, this game sucks. And then they immediately got torn down.
Yeah. Well, some people just operate on the idea that there were bad Sonic games before and they're doing another one. Therefore, this game sucks. That's not really fair, and frankly, it's long before people correct that perception.
Yeah, it's funny how a lot of people say that there have never been any good Sonic games for the past 23 years. I'm like, no, that's kind of bullshit. There's there's a few of the 3D ones that were pretty good. Not a lot of them, but the ones that were good were really good.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing that you can't fault Sega for is that they really did try to innovate. I mean, it didn't always work, but you got to give them props for trying something new every time. Because when you don't try to evolve and you don't try to grow, things become stale, and it shows that you can't keep up with the times.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, Darius. You beat it with all the characters and all the stuff, just like this, apparently. I'm trying to think, like, do I want to go through it with Sonic and Tails, or just Knuckles, or just Tails again? Why not just, let's do the team. Recreating the intro of Sonic 3 here, which was always pretty cool. Sonic, he just looks way too high right now, like, whoa! Oh, come on, Sonic, this is like 5 games and you know what this is about. You know what's up.
They all look alike. We should find some way to differentiate the 5.
Oh, by the way, anybody tell me if there's any problem with the stream? Like, is it lagging? Is there any audio problems? Let me know ahead of time.
Doesn't seem to be lagging. Every once in a while, audio will have a slight blip, but I don't think that's you. Matter of fact, that could just be Skype, because that's what I'm talking to you.
Probably. The Oil Ocean boss is the hardest one, in my opinion. I sort of agree, because it has two. Ow, shit. It has 2 ways to instant kill you, and I didn't immediately realize it, because when Robotnik uses the tentacles to reach up and grab the pillars underneath you, he pulls them down instantly, and if you don't jump, you go down with them. And I was like, what? That's not physics, but okay.
You know what would solve that problem?
Huh.
Fire.
You'd think. but he's protected by machinery, so I guess he gets a freebie.
Well, I'm kidding anyway. I just remember that thing you were showing in the video where it's like Oil Ocean Fire. Holy shit.
Yeah, because Oil Ocean was in Sonic 2, and the power-ups like the electric shield and fire stuff, that wasn't introduced until like Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, so...
Yeah.
Like, so could you imagine using that in Oil Ocean? I wonder what would happen. Whoa! The obvious. Okay, I'm trying to find all of the... Ouch. Yeah, I'm trying to find all of the big rings. I know that there's a handful of them. You can get quite a good chunk of them. Because these levels are huge. Da, 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 da. It's just a shame I don't remember where they are. I remember where some of them are, but where are the ones that I haven't seen yet? Shit! Oh, that is booty. That right there is unwashed ass. Damn! I'm hitting the paws with the prickly pear. Well, next time, beware. Free subscription to the one who can figure out the reference.
That's not fair. So I already know the answer, but I don't want a free subscription.
Shit! Man, you know, I'm looking bad only because I'm desperate to look and explore and find those hidden warp rings. I know where some of them are already, but damn it, I haven't been to the underside of this level before.
Well, Even though it seems counterintuitive to say this, maybe you shouldn't hurry.
Well, that is kind of a fun fact with Sonic, because, like, yeah, you do want to go fast. That's kind of the name of the game, but sometimes you want to slow down and pay attention. Ah, shit, come on. Come on. Come on. Sonic, you're really going to do me like that, Sonic? Sonic. You know, it would help if I had a second player who could just play as Tails and fly me up there.
Well, you're playing as the team. You can't switch to Tails?
No.
Aw.
Tails autoplay is always right behind you, but you could always use Tails like to your advantage in some cases. But if you had a second player with a second controller, you could usually plug them in and they would play as Tails, and they could fly, and then they could pick you up and take you places.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we're going up the long way. Okay, now I know for sure we passed one. Because the first one that I usually go to is just past that area over there. So I know we missed one. I know it's down here. I just don't know where.
So it's on the lower levels?
It's on the lower levels, and I know I have it, and I know I'm in the area. Because when I get to when I get to this area right here, I know I've passed it. Because the second one is just across there. Whee! Ow! My ass! The level included the Sonic 3 glitch where Sonic can drop down where Knuckles starts the level, which leads to the giant ring. Is that a glitch or is that intentional? Damn! No! Sonic, stop! I gotta tell you guys, like, playing this right now, like, really takes me back to being a kid again. And ultimately, I guess you can't ask for much beyond that. Like, if a game does that, then ultimately I think it did its job. Ah, screw it. I'll find it later. Maybe. If I could be bothered. Besides, as it is, I'm running out of time. Like Mario before him, you are timed in these stages.
How long do you have before it's too long?
9 minutes and 59 seconds.
Oh, okay. 10 minutes, basically.
Come back here, you son of a bitch! I want you! Hold on one moment. must stay focused. All distractions. Eliminate them. Ha ha ha, gotcha. It's at the beginning of the stage. Go to the edge of the spikes and carefully fall off the ledge. Dang, now you tell me. The thing is, I'm probably going to get a time over, but you know what? I have never gotten a game over in this game, and lives are something that I do not worry about. So if I do get a time over, that's okay. Also, I don't give a care about score. Score has never mattered since the Atari days. Just beating the game was the accomplishment.
Yeah, they figured that out around the time of Nintendo. Then scores started dropping off as a measure. I mean, some games still have it.
Even through the Super Nintendo days, like, some games still kept it. Like, Castlevania, for some reason, decided that score still matters, right?
And sometimes it does. If you're playing, like, an arcade game or whatnot, then yeah, absolutely score matters.
But that's an arcade game, though. Alright, so here I am at the beginning. At the first drop-off point I get, I'm going to go down there and see if I can get the ring. See, I don't think I can go through here now. Ah! Oh, wow. Okay, I think I know what to do.
Yep. Gotta get down there.
Oh, no! That's horrible! You die, that's what happens. You lied to me. I trusted you. And you abused my trust. Look what you've done. You have abused my trust. What have you done? Oh yeah, I've already kind of...
That's when you get a time up.
It just automatically kills you and it says time up.
Which is great because you just get infinite continue, so it's like, okay, we try again.
Yeah, for the most part. Don't jump off, just drop, trust me. How do you drop without jumping off? Ding-a-ling?
I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Alright. I will attempt this. I assume I've lost my emerald by now. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the game's a little merciful. Alright, so I'm going to go to the ledge and I'm going to drop down, like you say. I swear, nothing is on the other side. And I'm going to take damage. Yeah, see, Tails just dropped dead. There's nothing down there. Like, are you... Okay, I'll do it. I swear to God, Darius.
It's Darius. You can trust Darius.
You failed me for the last time, Darius. Oh, what the... Whoa. Whoa.
There's the big ring.
That is trippy. That is trippy. Well,
But you did see the big ring in the other direction, right?
yeah, I did.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Now I'm just curious, like, okay, now how do I get to it? Or did I mess up? Okay, well, now that I know it's there, maybe I have to jump for it.
Hey, nice.
There we go. Nice. Thank you, Darius. Your trust has been reestablished.
It was never lost for me. You're making really good time on this one.
Thank you.
It did keep the one you had.
Nice. Wunderbar. Hey, mad dog, what did the train say on its way to Auschwitz?
I'm afraid to know.
Juju.
Oh, you're going to burn for that one.
Hey, that's not funny.
So you can just restart, you keep the Chaos Emeralds, and you keep going? I like that.
Yeah. Well, because granted, that part of the stage was Knuckles' stage, so it's not built for Sonic because he can't climb walls.
Right.
So I imagine.
Well, that explains why it was so difficult for you to get there, because you were thinking entirely differently. Because when you did it, you were Knuckles.
Whee! Ah! Get him, Tails. Dun 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 dun. Gaming Pal Wolfang has arrived. It makes sense that not a lot of people are here. Everybody and their mother's probably playing this game because it just came out for PC.
There's that. You know, it is the holiday weekend, and the stream was impromptu.
Yep. Ah! No! Terrible. Bad news. And watch as the people and the viewers are going to get mad at me later because I didn't tell them this was happening.
Well, you did, just not with a lot of notice. And that's what you tell them, well, I decided to do it late at night.
Oh, shit. Da-ding. Come back! I love you! Why must you hide from my love? Don't leave me, UFO! I need you.
This one seems to be running a little faster than the others. There you go. Nicely done.
Thank you. That was a lot faster than I thought it would be.
Well, it's because you figured out how to shortcut in that second lap.
You know, in my review, I made this look a lot harder. Ah. No special stage? I don't need to do any special stages. I have literally done them all. I've gotten all of the 32 golden emblems. I do not ever need to play them again. And I am completely okay with that. Because if there is one complaint I have with this game, I think it did go a little overboard. All those special stages were completely unnecessary. Like, even in the original Sonic the Hedgehog 3, when you had to do 16 of them to get the 7 Chaos Emeralds and the 7 Hyper Emeralds, even then I thought that was excessive. But 32 of them just for the sake of having them, and they don't give you anything, really? Not much. I was watching Darkside Phil. Apparently he really struggled with this part.
This is a shot because... Let me just add the commentary for that. Oh my god! He won't let me hit him! The controls they're just so messed up. I have lag, you guys. I have lag. And yet he has an audience, because train wrecks often do.
I love to watch him, but I don't love to watch him on his own channel because I don't like to give him the views. I like to watch the mashups that people make of him.
Yeah.
Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. With the city backdrop that was taken straight out of Streets of Rage.
So if you've played the Sonic games before this, you actually have some idea of where to go for a bunch of these guys.
Yes and no. Because they intentionally keep some of the layout the same just to make it familiar, but then they quickly throw curveballs at you to show that this is not what you know. So some of your... Yeah, so you can rely on some of your memory, but by no means all of it. Because, like, they are kind of making this to run after Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. And since they're reusing stages from Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and Sonic CD, those games were not made with the same idea in mind. So there's no... There weren't really any branching paths to the degree that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles did. So they had to be rebuilt from the ground up to take advantage of all of the characters' special traits.
This one is just moving right along. I don't see much other. I was about to say I don't see much in the way of shortcuts, and then you found one.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So there's only going to be 7 Chaos Emeralds total?
In this game, yes.
Hmm. Well, you're shredding right through.
Well, I do have a history with the series, so like I said in the review, maybe it's just because I have this down to a science. It's like how some players are inherently good at Super Mario because that was their main game from their childhood. Like, I can look at a Sonic game 2D and be like, I got this.
Yeah, actually, I know exactly what you mean by that. I'm much more at home playing a jumping platformer like Super Mario Bros.
Like, Gene's admitted that his reactions and like instincts have like gone down over the years. But time was he could be really good at some of these old games, like when Super Mario World that was close. When Super Mario World came out, on day 1 when it first came out, he 100% of the entire game.
That's really good. It took me at least a couple weeks.
He was that dedicated to Mario.
But I mean, even though it's like I got through most of it, but then I wanted to go to like the secret stages and what was that one world with the 8 stages?
The Star World or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that was the idea. Those are like the bonus worlds. Like, it took me a while to really get through all of that. It probably took me upwards of a month.
Ugh. Like, I'm okay at Mario. I can't do a whole lot, but I'm decent at it. Like, I can beat it. But yeah, there's like times where I see people struggling at certain Mario games, and I'm like, this doesn't look that hard. Like, I could do this, and I can't do a lot in Mario.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, watching you play through this, I would have an easier time now that I've watched you play it. But since I have very little experience in Sonic games,
these bonus stages are These bonus stages are kind of like a callback to Sonic CD, because Sonic CD had similar bonus stages. Oh shit! Better start getting some rings. Shit. Go back. Oh, this is not good. Alright. We gotta pick it up, William. Pick it up, William. Yeah, pick it up, William. Stop slacking. Shit. This is not going great. Yeah, fucked up. Shit. I was jaw-jacking too much and not paying attention.
Well, the good thing is you got infinite continues for this. So
well, yeah. Well, you can't do the same emerald again. I mean, you can't go to the same ring. See, it's like transparent now.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. So you have to go find another one and then come back to this one.
Yep. Well, you got to go find another one to attempt the challenge. The only way that, if you do fuck up all the challenges, the only way you'll be able to attempt them again is if you beat the game. And then once you beat the game, you can replay any stage you want, and then they'll all be there. But by that time, it's like, well, you kind of goofed your playthrough.
You beat the game, so it's like, well, why?
It's like, yeah, you pretty much kind of goofed your playthrough, so.
Yeah.
I'm drowning. Not anymore.
What's that? You didn't seem to have a breath meter.
Oh, the music will change.
Okay.
That very anxiety-inducing music. Have I ever gone into autopilot? What do you mean? Damn it. That's what happens when you look away from the screen. Tails, what the hell are you doing? Autopilot is when you go full concentration and you become a force to be reckoned with. Oh, yeah, I've done that. Like, interestingly, Clayton has openly admitted that in a competitive game where we've always played together as friends, if I get quiet, I get very dangerous. Like, kind of like how in certain video games, especially like Kingdom Hearts, like when you're fighting a boss, how the boss isn't too bad, but when you start getting their health like down to below 50%, now the boss starts getting really hard and they go into desperate mode and they start pulling out new moves that they weren't prior. Yeah, they've kind of compared me to that. Like, yeah, like when I start getting close to losing, then shit starts getting real difficult. But yeah, they changed a lot of the stage, like the bouncing stuff down there and the syringes that change the color. All that's new. Do do do. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. I don't really know where any other big rings are in this area.
You can always come back to the stage later, right?
Well, after you beat it. Like, after you beat the game, then you can go back to any stage you want in a playthrough. But, yeah, until then, you're kind of committed to the zones they put you in. Ah! Okay, yeah, see, like, this golden wall over here? This is what I was talking about, like, it's a Knuckles-only area. Like, only Knuckles can break through that.
So is there any way to kind of tag out for Knuckles?
Nope. You select the character you want to play as at the start of the game, and that's the one you play as.
But does it save your progress so like you get all your Chaos Emeralds for Sonic, and then maybe there's one that you need Knuckles for, so you can change to him later?
Oh no! Like each character, like has there are so many huge warp rings that you have more than enough chances to get all the Chaos Emeralds. But if you're a fuck up, then well, there it goes.
Okay, I think I'm understanding that. It's not like, because it looks like there's 7 Chaos Emeralds, and they may give you like 20 chances for it.
But yeah, they do put plenty of like the golden ring warp zones in here, but you just got to be lucky enough to find them.
Yeah.
Like apparently some people said that you could, I guess, maybe get close to, if not all of them, on the first stage if you found all the warp rings. But clearly I did not. I found like 3 of them.
That's good to know.
This was a fun Easter egg. Like this boss fight was straight out of Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine game for the Sega Genesis. So this was a pretty funny surprise.
When I play this, it's called Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario is shit compared to that.
I'm kidding, I can hear the music right now. I'm taking it you need 4 to clear a block set?
Yeah, but I'm kind of setting them up.
Yeah, you're making a trap.
I'm strategizing. Talk to Mario.
That's how much of a dork I am for this. I'm like, I could probably play this.
You could. I don't like Brental Floss, guys. I'm sorry. Ever since he was rude to me. Years ago, I was interested in collabing with him on a Zelda review because I thought it would be funny. And he got, like, I would have been fine if he had just told me that he was busy because that's believable. A guy like him would be busy. But he didn't have to, and he did tell me that he was busy. But what he didn't have to throw in my face was that he only works with popular people. Like, I thought that was kind of an unnecessary dick move. I only work with established people. Wow. Dick. Oh, and the guy that runs the Did You Know Gaming site and channel, like, I think his name is Shane, I caught him being such a hypocrite. Because, again, all these popular people on YouTube, they only really want to work with other popular people for the sake of image. And, like, the Shane, who owns Did You Know Gaming, that successful popular channel for Did You Know Gaming facts that you could easily look on Wikipedia for, he posted a comment on Twitter saying that all of you littler channels who are very optimistic, one bit of advice I would give you is try to get into a collaboration with bigger channels to help you push yours along. And immediately after that, I was like, I would love to be on your channel for Did You Know Gaming because I have a lot of great ideas. And he said, like, shortly after, he's just like, I forgot exactly what he said, but he's like, there's no reason for me to have to collab with you. And I'm just like, and that's why. That's why little channels don't. You fucking hypocrite. And he never responded after that, but I made sure to retweet that.
It's like anything else. It's a wonderful thing to say. You know, reach out and be sure to help the little people. Unless you're famous and popular, in which case, who cares? One of those things that sounds nice to say, but then when you're actually expected to do it, it's like, I don't want to do that.
I know, and I was just like, I was like, caught and busted red-handed, motherfucker.
The important thing is that he issued such a positive message of, you know, support for the smaller channels. You know, this is the way you get bigger, and that's really what you guys should do. But I'm not going to help you.
You guys are on your own. Fuck that. All right, time to go ham.
It's like, what's the name of that reverend in Texas? But, you know, of course, he runs a mega church. Joel Osteen. You know, he runs a mega church, and so, of course, he talks about charity and giving and stuff like that. Flood happens, and it's like, good luck to y'all. I saw a great meme image of, like, a picture of him, and it goes, oh, hell no, these are new carpets. He wouldn't let anybody into his church at the time.
Alrighty. We got plenty of rings. Let's try to catch this bitch.
Almost there. So you only have to pursue excellence. You don't have to catch it.
You do have to catch or get close enough. Close enough. Lights, camera, action. I wonder, guys, do you think we could find another one? I'm sure they're here. Oh, God. I don't like calling him Dr. Eggman. I call him Dr. Robotnik.
Well, I do think that William is a fan of angry video game nerd. I'm pretty sure he is.
I'm not like a religious fan, but I enjoy it for the most part.
Somebody says he's one of the ones that sometimes can help smaller folks through collabs and whatnot.
Oh, I don't think he does. I don't think the nerd has ever collabed with anybody that wasn't already popular, and the only one I can remember right off the bat is like Pat the NES Punk. And he also showed up with JonTron a couple times, but yeah, like he doesn't just collab with anybody or help anybody. The nerd does tend to keep to himself because he just, his newest daughter was just born like 2 nights ago.
Then understandably, you know, that's the focus of his life for the next year. That's where he's got to go on and say, hey guys, guess what? I got a little girl, so if you want that video on how
David Powell, thank you for subscribing and scaring the hell out of me.
If you want that, you're gonna have to wait.
Oh yeah, now he has 2 daughters.
I actually didn't have one.
Yeah, so it's like when the new daughter was born, people were like, "Get that kid a Rolling Rock." Want to drink some beer, little baby? David Powell, did you subscribe and unsubscribe and then subscribe again just because you wanted to see your name on the channels? I'm on to you. I think, George, you and I would have like fun with this game if you were my number 2. You could fly me around, take me places. I can show you the world.
Just say, so you want me to be your personal chauffeur? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, my niece is not here to do it. My niece is no longer here to do it for me. She's out in the Marines and shit. Wasting her life.
I'm not going to drive you this daisy your ass.
I'm trying to drive you to the stove. Good movie. Twink. Dork.
It feels like an homage to Sonic Spinball.
How would you know about Sonic Spinball, Mr. I owned a Super Nintendo?
It's not like I don't see clips.
Alright, you son bitch, we gonna catch you. Gotta catch 'em all. It is my destiny. You touch me and I'll touch you.
I take it the blue orbs speed you up.
Yes.
What they do?
Yeah, they fill up the Mach gauge. And the rings keep, like, boost your time.
Yeah, that part I caught.
Oh shit! Too fast, too fast, too fast! Oh no 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 no! Why, Sonic? Why? Why would you do this to me? You screwed it up! You maniac!
Too fast for the road.
Damn it, Sonic! I inputted the command. You fucked up.
You had one job, Sonic.
That was all your fault, Sonic. I inputted the command. You fucked up.
No need to drop side fill this.
Oh no, I can take responsibility when something's my fault. And I also don't e-beg my fans for money. Whee! We getting dizzy yet? Blah!
After all that shit going.
Oh yeah, I do know that jumping resets the direction. Unfortunately, sometimes it's not perfect though. And sometimes you'll jump right off the ledge. Have any of you guys out there seen those Sonic shorts? Like, my favorite one is like the how to create your own Sonic fan character. Because that's so true.
That is pretty awesome.
How to create your own Sonic fan character. Step 1. Don't you draw a goddamn thing! At least not yet. Nab some official Sonic artwork. Change the color. Oh god. Add some stripes, add a little hair, and voila! Your own stolen, crappy, original fan character. Sexy piece of ass, isn't he? Well, it's about to get even sexier. Head over to DeviantArt and request someone there to draw your character. Because your character's so awesome, they'd be crazy not to take their time out of their day in order to draw some stranger's fake Sonic character. Now here comes the fun part, giving your character powers. See these guys? Sensibility and balance? You won't be needing them.
That one's almost as good as the one about Blonic. You know about the one about Blonic, right?
He's one Google search away from me knowing.
Yeah. I think he was a YouTube video Sonic. I'm not Sonic.
Oh, that sucks. Why aren't you guys donating to my channel? I give you all this content and you're not giving me your money?
That really does sound like something you would say.
Actually, they did just make like a collage of like his e-begging. Where he's like cleverly wording it. Like, if you guys want to donate some games to me. Because, like, even we've gone on record, like, we've said that if you guys want to donate to us, you can, but we do not encourage it. Like, if you guys want to do it, it's completely up to you.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean you don't beg for it? It's not like you don't
No, we don't beg for it. We say that it's there if you guys want to donate. If you wanted to send us a game that you wanted us to speedrun, or, well, not speedrun. If you wanted us to do a stream of, like, yeah, totally. We'll check it out. Or maybe even put...
I would love to do a conditional donation for, like, Darkside Phil. You know, take a game like, say, Metal Gear Solid 3 or something like that.
Oh, he is notorious for playing the Metal... He's notorious for ripping apart the Metal Gear Solid games and being absolutely terrible at them.
That's what I mean. It's like, if you can complete this game in under 2 hours...
we'll give you $500.
Yeah.
No guides. And no help from your chat either.
that was the thing everyone was so ticked about, because somebody from the chat told me about, like, a poison pill or whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to just, suffer.
Yeah, like how you have to use the fake death pill to resurrect yourself from the sorrow fight. Like, and everybody was pissed that the chat told him.
So many wonderful things, like, what the heck, there's no M9 anywhere, and, the picture just...
Yeah, the picture's just like, it's right there, dummy.
In all fairness, we give Darkside Phil a hard time, but...
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
He brought it all upon himself, honestly.
Pretty much.
Is like he, especially in the fighting game community, is where he's really like terrible. Like, if you've seen his Street Fighter 2, like
Well, because he never loses legitimately in his own mind,
which is
it's always
weird.
Bad, or some guy who's spamming a move, which, by the way, spamming a move is completely allowable.
It's like, dude, I've seen Justin Daigo and how well he is at Street Fighter. Like, also, I've played against real pros. There's no way you can button mash against a real pro who knows what they're doing and win. Trust me, I know. I've done it.
Exactly.
Like, games like Marvel vs. Capcom where you can fake it because, like, most characters tend to have the same moveset. Even if you button mash, if you're fighting somebody who's even remotely competent at even one character and they know what they're doing, you are going to get your ass kicked.
Well, especially nowadays, because they have all kinds of things like counters and combo breakers. So as long as you know how to use those, you'll actually succeed. Whereas if you button mash, you're not going to be able to.
Yeah, and, like, DSP's claim to fame is that he says he's the #1 pro fighting game Street Fighter 2 game player in America, or was at one point, because he won a tournament at EVO. But the tournament that he won was playing a janky-ass version of Street Fighter 2 that no competitive player ever plays. They were playing, like, the Anniversary PS2 edition, which is not, like, the legit one that people ever play. They play the arcade game. And so he's been writing that claim to fame ever since. Like, he is, like, a master at Street Fighter.
Which I love, because he'll put these videos of him screaming, all these fights for Street Fighter 2, and he'll lose, like, 9 out of 10.
Pretty much. And there's always a legit excuse as to why. This guy was garbage. Like, he's not good.
Lagging so freaking bad, but I'm going to go in and do another one.
Shit.
I feel like Star Wars is going to sue.
Oh. I don't know. It just let me go. Saw your Sonic Mania review. Oh, did you? Did you like it? Also, say hi to the stream.
Hello, Barney.
Wee. Ah. Oh God. Oh yeah, the one I failed twice.
At least in this one, Darkseid go, this level is garbage. You wouldn't be entirely wrong.
He actually did play this game.
I wonder how good or bad he is in something like this. I imagine he'd be fine until like he's trying to catch this UFO. He's like, it's not fair. It runs too quick. How do they expect you to catch it?
Well, he claims that he's competent at old Sonic games because he knows about them, and to be fair, he might. But I guess that didn't stop them from making a collage anyway! Shit! Come on! This is actually not the hardest one! Ugh, I am wasting all of my attempts. This is...
Well, I think one of the problems that you're having is you're trying to shortcut so much that you're overshooting, or I'm sorry, you're jumping into very large gaps and not making it.
That's about the size of it.
It's worth losing that half a second. Because you always have more to add to the speed meter, and you'll have more turns to, go around.
I don't like this part of the level. Twink.
Doing well.
Oh shit! I knew that was gonna go bad. I knew what I had to do. I was trying to be ballsy and thinking that I could make it over. Doink.
Apparently, I can't praise you. Inevitably, it immediately backfires.
You can't even say the word. I just don't like the lower route because you have to deal with all of this stuff.
But it's like I can automatically do it. Well, that wasn't so bad. Shit. I used to get in trouble for that at work because I work at a hospital, and so whenever it's like somewhat quiet, you never say the Q word in a hospital because somebody's like ready to beat you to death or something.
You never say the what?
The Q word, right?
Oh.
She was quiet right now. You don't do that.
Oh yeah, that does sound
They're
dangerous.
superstitious about it.
Kind of like how you get superstitious about when you sneeze. That means somebody's talking about you.
Yeah.
Twink. Hey, Ston.
Best typo ever, Sean.
Get him, George. Grammar Nazi.
It wasn't grammar, it's a typo, but did you see his typo?
I'm trying not to die.
Well, basically he was saying keep up the good work, guys, but W and D are really close on the keyboard.
Oh, keep up the dirk. The dork? Oh, okay.
Keep up the good dork.
You call him, I was a little confused. I'm like, is he calling me a dork? You calling me a whale dick? Whoa. Alright, redeem time.
Interestingly, it does put you back in the same level.
Well, yeah, you don't get to progress till you beat it. But you do eventually run out of those big rings if you keep messing up. Doing. Alright, I got 63 rings on me right now, so should be good. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! This is all your fault. Just. I want to start over.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, and yet it is.
This is why I can't go to AGDCQ. AGDQ, whatever, because I have performance anxiety. Imagine me in bed. Charles, I want you to know that you're a son of a bitch. Ouch! Fire!
Fire bad.
Fire is not good for hedgehogs. Neither is water. Because this particular hedgehog cannot swim.
So I've never really paid attention to the mechanics when you get hit. I know you lose rings, but is it like you lose 20 rings, or...
You lose all your rings, but in this game, like, you have a chance to get it, like, a good portion of them back.
Yeah.
But if you always hold on to at least one ring, you'll be okay.
Yeah, that part I knew. I just never knew if, like, it took a certain number of rings when you got hit, or if it's just, you know, all of them, like you said.
Ah. I think Darkseidfell had a real problem with this fight. And to be fair, it is one of the trickier ones.
I can see that.
Ah, damn it.
I mean, I can know what you need to do. You gotta slingshot yourself into the spider. But that can be tricky.
Yeah, it can be tricky if he's very uncooperative. see, sometimes he just gets too high.
Well, then wait for him to come back down.
But by the time he comes back down, he might be out of range of a spike. And even there, that didn't work. It's got to hit the head, not the ball.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I had to hit the ball.
No, you hit the ball, and it's got to. The spike's got to hit the head. So, yeah,
Oh, I got you.
this fight can be really hard.
And Tails can collect the ring just like you can?
Yeah.
That's neat.
So yeah, Tails can be your saving grace in a lot of ways.
When it comes down to it, one ring is really all you need.
Yeah. 100 gets you more lives. 50 turns you into supersonic once you have all the emeralds.
But do extra lives really matter if you got infinite lives?
In Sonic 1 and 2 it did. Sonic 3 not so much.
So here it's gravy, but it's not really needed.
Yeah, because like you have save files and the game auto saves. So yeah, lives are, you don't really need them anymore.
Yeah.
Kids and adults today can't be expected to have to start over.
Robotnik is still collecting little woodland creatures.
Of course.
An elaborate plan to take over the world. Of course!
Yeah, what is Robotnik's plan? Does he want to take over the world? Why?
Makes sense.
Why does he want to take over the world?
Well, even that part, everybody wants to rule the world. That's why there's a song about it. But I don't get how furry woodland creatures helps him. I mean, if you can make awesome robot suits, why not just use the robot suits?
He does, and they... I break them. If you played nice, Eggman, I wouldn't have to break all your toys.
Alright, so you know where it gets a little dicey with the track out.
Oh, what the frick? Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Oh, you're doing so well.
Ugh. Yeah. What's funny is like the last one is really easy. Like they practically give it to you.
The nice thing about going back to levels like these is every time you get a little more familiar.
Yeah. Ugh.
That time I was trying to be quiet because I figured every time you were going through the level I would jaw jack and would distract you.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to start over.
I was starting over. You've already gotten most of the Chaos Emeralds.
I know, but now at this point in time, I don't know where the rest of the warp rings are.
Well, then I guess you could just do them, but you'll have to go back through all these levels.
But if I have Supersonic, I'll do it a lot faster.
True. But you already have Supersonic, don't you? How come you didn't use them?
Because this is a new playthrough, so you know what? Fuck it.
I said you've already earned it. It's not like you're cheating because you already got all this.
Yeah, I did. I'm going super.
I still see Dragon Ball Z every time I see that color change. Even though I know you said that they did it first, but
Well, I'm not sure. I'm just saying Sonic did it in '92.
well, if Dragon Ball didn't do it, I think Dragon Ball Z started around '92.
Yeah, but like Super Saiyan was not a concept until when you first see it in the Frieza saga. You
Yeah,
never.
I think that was at least like '94. So yeah, I think Sonic had it first.
What's funny is there's a glitch where you can get Supersonic, and his look will be blue.
I actually think that'd be cool.
But yeah, it's a glitch. Like he'll look like Supersonic, but he'll be blue. So it's kind of like, so is this Supersonic blue Supersonic? And we might as well keep continuing. Let's earn it. I'm not a quitter.
Of course not. You already completed it all.
Does anybody know where there are more warp rings in the press garden zone?
You know about the drop down there, don't you?
Well, that was Green Hill Zone. That's the first stage. This is press garden zone. Ah. James says, I remember when Sonic and Knuckles came out and I wanted to see if Knuckles would show up in other games with that lock-on feature. I connected WWF Royal Rumble to it and I got the no way screen. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. That's funny.
That's actually kind of neat.
It's like, don't even think about it. If you keep it on that no way screen for I think like a minute or two, it triggers like one of those bonus stages. Which is kind of weird. Do I know about Red Earth, the arcade game? No, I don't. I've never heard of that one. Sorry. I thought I heard about every video game ever made. What trickery is this? There are games I never heard of? kind of miss when games used to bust you for cheating, like Vector Man. Awesome. Now try again without cheating. I hated that. If a game was hard and you cheated, I like the satisfaction of knowing that I outsmarted the game.
I would say you would, Mr. Exploitation.
I love playing outside the box, or no, I love playing outside the rules. That's why I always love making up my own rules for Yu-Gi-Oh. My card's holographic, which means it's better. It wins.
We're gonna have to agree to some ground rules when you and I duel. I'm telling you, no god cards.
But my god card is legal. I summoned my Slifer the Sky Dragon because mine can be used in a duel.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you hating, hater? Stop hating. This boss is all kinds of ass. Presco and Zarden 2. Ah, this looks like an area Master Splinter would love to be. It's very Japanese. Master Splinter, but why would you train turtles in the ways of ninjas in the middle of New York City? For revenge, of course.
Don't say revenge. Don't say revenge. Revenge? That's it. I'm out of here.
I want to teach them to bathe in the blood of their enemies. And I need to train them to be ninjas because, look at us, we're mutants. Nobody will sell us pizza. We have to steal everything.
Not only is karma a bitch, it knows ninjutsu.
So on my nights out, when I am out scavenging for food for my sons, I am also quenching my lust for cold steel and bleeding it in the blood of my enemies. Oh, the sweet sound of cutting someone's throat. When cut across the neck just right, a sound like wailing winter winds can be heard. I always hoped to hear that sound one day. And so, I try it on a new person's neck every night. I agree, this zone is beautiful.
The stream is loading for me, and I'm hoping it's just me.
Reload, I guess.
Yeah, let me give it a shot.
Whoosh.
There we go, fixed it.
Wunderbar. Alright, you blue hedgehog. Do not fuck up anymore. Get the blasted emerald. Yoink. The sad thing is, I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be. Gotcha.
There you go.
Gotcha, bitch.
You said the last one is easier, so there you go.
Yep. Rise Star is a game I never really played much, sadly.
Mm. I don't know much about it myself.
It's one of Sega's mascot characters that they've literally done nothing with.
Mm.
The music in this stage is also glorious.
Most of the music in this game is pretty good.
It's all good. Well, like, I was never a huge fan of Chemical Plant Zone music. I mean, I don't hate it, it's just, I don't know. Don't really care. Doing, doing, doing. Sweet, sweet victory. I love the smell of it. Like I told that criminal last night when I had the knife up to his throat. Shh, it'll all be over soon.
You should actually do something like that. You should just like play Assassin's Creed and just do Splinter's voice the whole time.
Ah! Revenge of Shinobi. He's back. As a robot. Not good. We will defeat you, you bastard. You missed me, you son of a bitch. Oh yeah. I know, messed up. Like Robotnik bringing back Joe Musashi as a robot to do his bidding. Does the man have no sympathy? Actually, you know what was kind of cool? In the Worlds Collide crossover with Mega Man and Sonic in the comics, when Dr. Wily captured Dr. Light and had him locked up, Dr. Eggman was gonna took Dr. Light and he was gonna throw him out of the back of a plane so he could drop to his death. But Wily stopped him and shouted at him like, "What the hell are you doing?" Like, "Well, we're killing this guy." I'm like, "No, I don't want to kill Dr. Light. I just want to I just want him to acknowledge me as the better scientist. I don't want him dead."
My success in his face.
So in a way, I was like, "Oh wow, Dr. Robotnik is not against killing." Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da. I'm gonna be sick. We just need one more emerald, guys. Ah! Just one more Chaos Emerald. And we'll be able to go supersonic shit!
Best timing.
Why is this game so hard? Ah! One more Chaos Emerald. Why is that too much to ask? Ugh. Why? Just one more. I need it. One more ring zone. One more. There's got to be one around here somewhere. Like when you're looking for a copy of Tales of Atenia at your local game store. There's got to be one more around here somewhere. One more for me. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ooh, somebody's streaming Tales of Graces? Well, that's bold.
It's not like it's a bad game to stream, it's just there a better one.
Yeah. Future. Getting the achievement for this stage was kind of interesting. You had to beat this whole stage in under a minute. Can you imagine how much of a bitch that must have been?
I'm sure it would have been pretty tricky.
Bottoms up. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-boom. Sorry for the silence, guys. Sometimes I get so caught up into that beautiful music that I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm 6 years old again. I'm 6 years old again. What? No, stop it. Help. What's up, hipster Sephiroth? Cool name. After all, Final Fantasy VII is the best Final Fantasy game ever.
No, it's not.
But it is.
Oh, sir, you and your silly jibes.
What do you know about my jives?
I know they're silly.
Metal Sonic, what are you doing here? You're dead, I think. Don't wave your finger at me. That's my shtick. Metal Sonic, he hurted me. Metal Sonic, you're mean.
Why would you do this to me?
Remember that whole
For me.
Remember that whole ending thing? Like, there can be only one, but I extended my hand out to help you, and then you were like, there can be only one? Not much. I'm glad you know I'm a girl, and I hate Kefka. He is the worst villain.
He is rather cruel.
Gaming Pal Wolfang, you don't know what you're talking about.
definitely right about 6. 9 has its high points. But
Liar.
but 6 was very awesome.
If they wanted 6 to be good, they would have made it in 4K and got it right the first time.
That's your go-to for everything.
If they wanted me to play it, they would have got it right the first time. That's okay. I don't mind. Final Fantasy VI is okay. Boring, but okay.
It is not.
It stars a female lead. That's boring.
It actually doesn't. Final Fantasy VI is one of those games that even though Terra is a very major character,
Are you just gonna? You're just gonna completely gloss over that? I was just like sexist moment.
I don't care about that.
But no, like I don't care. Like I don't care who the main character is.
15 characters that it focuses on. You know me. I like that idea.
A bit much. Metal Sonic, are you gonna try to crush me with the giant wall? Don't you know I go fast?
Seems like a good idea at the time.
Everybody knows Final Fantasy VII's the best game ever made. Not just best Final Fantasy, best game. It's the law.
Somehow I've broken that law.
It's the law that Final Fantasy VII is the best game ever. It just is. You don't question it, you just accept it.
6 is better.
George, what are you doing? Don't you know that saying such things out loud could get you put in a concentration camp?
Well, it's true. 6, I think, is among my favorite in the series.
Just like saying Tales of Symphonia is not your favorite Tales game. That'll get you killed, man.
But it's not. You know me. I don't like Symphonia that much.
Game Club 100 just subscribed. And he is awesome. I would love to have his children. I'm just kidding. Final Fantasy VI is garbage. 5 is my favorite.
Actually, 5 is very fun too. Just for the amount of freedom that you have for choosing your characters, like class. You know, it's the one that basically started the job. I don't know what you call it, but different job classes basically that you can take. I like 5 very much.
Ah! Still playing Mania? Yes, I am still playing Mania. Let me go and tell him. Streaming it, actually.
tried Shining Force, so I have no idea if it's any good. Fantasy Star was okay.
Oh shit. Phantasy Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Phantasy Star Online for the Sega Dreamcast.
And I've played a couple of the installments of Phantasy Star. I played Phantasy Star 2, and there was another one I played. I can't remember what number it was, sadly. I mean, I never played either of them through to completion because they just didn't grab me.
How dare you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's awful when you don't play an RPG all the way through to completion. How's Breath of Fire 3 working out?
It just didn't grab me. My rings.
Breath of Fire 3 was the best of the series, too. Well, actually, some people say 4 is, but...
I'm just kidding. I don't know, like you with Symphony of the Night and half the other games, like you just stopped playing.
I like Symphony of the Night. It's just... I felt like I was done.
No, you're not done.
Exactly. It's like, no, you're not.
You didn't fight all the classic... You didn't fight the classic horror movie monsters, you didn't get the pieces of Dracula, and you didn't go to fight Dracula. And you didn't get the best weapon in the game. Nor did you... You didn't even fight the secret boss.
I dealt with Richter. That was enough.
You didn't save the day. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, see, actually, that's where I am the polar opposite of you, Sephiroth. I like my fantasy games to be grounded in fantasy more than sci-fi.
So I guess you like being on Etheria more than Celestia?
Well, that's at least one where it's the same game, and so I can kind of, I can take both now, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm probably more of a fan of Etheria than Celestia.
Bum, bum, ba-da-ba. God, I'm going the really slow route.
Pause is going to save me from those death charges.
Eggman in a wetsuit.
See, Pokemon's kind of its own entity. And admittedly, I do like Pokemon quite a bit, although it has gone on for 20-some years.
What's your point?
sort of like, you know, G-Brain, what are we going to do tonight? Same thing you do every night, Pinky. Because you're going to get a game, you're going to go and try and get 8 badges, and, you know, just... It's like, here we go again. So I don't hate Pokemon. Actually, I like it quite a bit. But I've done it so many times.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yet, every time it comes out with a new generation, like I've played Sun and Moon, I'm still going.
Yeah, I really did enjoy this boss fight too, because it's just like, oh, the table's upturned. It's no use!
The goggles, they do nothing.
The goggles, they do nothing! They do nothing!
The thing that I want, which I know they're just not going to do, but now that they're onto like Nintendo Switch and they've got like all this advanced technology,
I was about to say, God forbid they make you happy.
it should make me happy. I want like a really complex, comprehensive game where, you know, they can have like all the regions, you know, Johto, Kanto, all that kind of stuff. One big, giant Pokemon game that can pretty much only be handled on the Switch.
Well, they are making a really big Pokemon game for the Switch. We just don't know what yet. But they did say that it's going to be like kind of what you expect out of a handheld Pokemon game, but it's just going to be Switch-based. So, like, hopefully,
That's perfect for me.
Yeah, hopefully that if that means what we think it means, then that'd be cool.
That would definitely make my my year.
In fact, I would not mind if it was just a remake of Pokemon Red, but with Nintendo Switch graphics.
That'd be fun. But really, like, there's so many Pokemon that, like, you know, I obviously want more than just the 1 to 150s.
Shit, Tails, why?
I love how you're working so hard to get around, and Tails is just like, I can fly everywhere. I was thinking of a game like Pokemon Coliseum again. And, you know, there were good and bad things about Pokemon Coliseum type games.
I have that game, and I don't remember why I didn't like it.
Well, the graphics were good, but I mean, there's no story mode, really. You're just going one battle after the other, you know, in this tournament or whatever that you're fighting. It just felt a little flat and linear. But I like the concept of Pokemon Coliseum. I wish it was more story integrated. I wish you had a little bit more variability to what you could do in it. You know, different competitions, that kind of stuff.
Oh, that makes sense. Yes! I knew there was one here.
Oh, very good. Here we go. Actually, you know what's weird? I always really like the concept of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and yet it felt like they didn't do enough with it. Like, I felt like they could go so much farther with it. It looks like you're having a much easier time with this one.
Shit. Get over there.
Did I jinx it?
No. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum.
You got him.
Yes, I did. And I couldn't have done it without you, the people. Oh, who am I kidding? Fuck the people. It was all me, baby.
Oh, without the Chaos Emeralds. Now Sonic can be Super Sonic.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, he already... I just earned something I already had.
Time to go super. I love Supersonic. Come, Tails, let us go to victory. I love it when he outruns the screen. Damn it. Oh well.
Say you're Super Sonic, you can't.
Well, you can drown.
Yeah. Well, there's an interesting question for you. Would you want a Final Fantasy and Pokemon crossover?
A Final Fantasy and Pokemon crossover?
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy's already got a good running crossover.
Well, yes, there's Kingdom Hearts. But it's not Pokemon.
It doesn't need to be Pokemon.
No rings.
Oh, come on. Hit him.
It's going to be another one of those battles where you keep chasing after the same ring.
Yeah, like the new Kingdom Hearts, if they wanted to, they could add Marvel, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. They own it. Bye, Knuckles.
I believe the point of the spin cycle attack is to get Sonic super clean.
Ugh. Tails, what are you doing trying to fly through canyons? Stop trying to be impressive. We have the whole sky.
Robo Armadillos feel like something more out of Mega Man.
Shit! Ugh. I'm tired of getting hit. Like I could see Goofy with Captain America's shield and like Donald with Mjolnir. Although I highly doubt Donald would be worthy.
Donald would not be worthy.
I would actually like to see Max in Kingdom Hearts, just because where the hell is Goofy's son during all this? I imagine he's probably back in Toontown.
Well, keep in mind, there are always different renditions of Mickey, Donald, and Goofy and whatnot. And this one may not have a son.
Interestingly, like, Kingdom Hearts renditions, like, it has all of them. Like, even, like, the adventures where you'd think it wouldn't happen, like in the Musketeers.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that's in there, too. Like, even the old black and white Steamboat Willie cartoons are in there. There's a whole level of Kingdom Hearts where you play in the Steamboat Willie look.
I am curious what they're going to add for this one. Because I'm hoping they don't just stick to the same world they've done.
Well, they have. Well, we saw the Toy Story world, which is new. I mean, that's a Pixar world. That's a first.
Yep. And we knew they were going to open that door. It's a question as to whether or not they'll open the Marvel or the Star Wars door.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, there's a good chance that if Max does exist, you're right, he would probably be a knight or something like that.
Or just in Toontown.
Maybe.
With Horace and all the rest of them. Smile while you can, fool. What?
Well, I'm watching the feed that's a little bit behind yours, and you were trying so hard to get that ring, and you jumped down to the level, and then you immediately bounced right back up.
Oh yeah. Damn it, beat. Beat the dynamite, you pyromaniac.
I'm going to head off mic for just a few minutes, because I'm going to grab a bite to eat. I shall return shortly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you haven't heard about them until I told you? Okay, well, right on. Whichever works. Simple. Doom, 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 doom. Oh yeah, oil ocean. This is still a thing. Yeah, fire shield and oil ocean. Yeah, not a good idea. Yeah, the Olympus Coliseum, if done fully, could be counted as a new world because up until now we haven't really seen much else beyond the underworld and the Coliseum. Time to go super. Oh, gah. Oh, goodness. Way to waste my fucking rings. Lava Reef. Fun stage. Love the music here. That was too close. Raise your hands, children, if you love being supersonic as much as I do. Wrong answer. Okay.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. Whatever happened to Shadow the Hedgehog? He's not around in this series, thank goodness. He should have stayed dead after Sonic Adventure 2, the game he was introduced in.
Not dead. What does the trope mean? Put it on a bus. he exists, but he's not here right now.
And at the end of Sonic Adventure 2, the game he was introduced, he died. There was no way he survived. And they even made it like it was a big deal that he died. And then in the next game, Sonic Heroes, they half-heartedly bring him back through one character who discovers him. And then as soon as he is seen by all the other characters, they don't even mention or are shocked by the fact that he's there. And that bugged the hell out of me. Like, that was poor writing.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you can't just kill him off one game and then bring him back in the next and not explain it. And then when all the other characters see him, they're not even remotely shocked to see him. They're just like, oh, well, hey, Shadow, what are you doing here? Like, fucker, he...
You're supposed to be dead.
Am I not? Like, you're supposed to be utterly shocked at the sight of him.
I've never heard of this one. Mega Man and Bass?
Mega Man and Bass, yes.
Bass, Bass, whatever.
Yeah, it was made for the Super Nintendo. It was made for those who couldn't afford a PlayStation and a copy of Mega Man 8. And it's notorious for being really challenging. But it's also...
Well, there's an English translated one.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I was mostly telling you because I didn't think you would.
Trust me. Oh, trust me, honey. When it comes to anything that has to do with Mega Man or anything of the like, there's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know.
I told you where to find a shirt.
That's a shirt. Go to your room. But yeah, we did get a port of Mega Man and Bass for the Game Boy Advance, and it was awful. Screen crunch.
Oh yes, I remember you telling me that.
But it is notorious for being a hard game, and yeah, to a degree it can be for the inexperienced, but I don't know, I'm pretty good at it. I'm sorry, I'm kind of ignored the chat. Could have been worse, could have been brought back in zombie form. Shadow returning without any explanation was bad writing. Well, I guess that technically does make it a bad character if he's just non-stop written poorly. Shadow the Hedgehog to me is just very, very trope cliche. Like he's the emo anti-hero. He's the cool one. Like, and I don't find that in I don't know, that it's just not for me.
I always feel like the whole concept of that is kind of forced. You know, it's, let's make a cool new character, and that's all there is to it. It's like, no thank you.
I mean, he made sense when he was first introduced because he was a villain, and you learn why he's a villain, and it makes sense. And it made sense that he died at the end of that game, making up for his sins. Spoilers. But yeah, just bringing him back to be... just because he's back and he's a cool character, I don't think you should do that. Not without good reason. And even still, like, it's hard to bring back a character who fell from space into the atmosphere. I don't know how you live through that.
You know, everybody needs an origin story. He just needs a badass origin story because...
Well, Shadow the Hedgehog's origin story isn't bad. Well, here's what I know from Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, I haven't played or beaten... Well, I haven't beaten Shadow the Hedgehog, and nobody should ever force themselves to play such filth. But there was this... Long before Sonic was born, and even, like, Dr. Robotnik was, like, had to have been a child at this point. His grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, and his niece, Marina, or Melina, I forget her name. Maria. They were top of the world's best leading scientists, and they also worked for the government and the biggest army in the world called Gun. And they made a space colony. And because I guess they feared Gerald Robotnik, they sentenced him to death, and they also suck out his niece in order to... I don't know if it was his niece or his granddaughter, I forget. And they were going to gun her down as well. And Shadow the Hedgehog was a creation of Gerald to kind of be Maria's friend. And like Shadow and Maria were running through the space colony to get away from the gun soldiers, heading to the escape pods. And when they reached them, like Maria locked Shadow in the escape pod himself so that she could be sacrificed to save him. And she wanted him to make a promise to her, but he couldn't remember the rest of the promise. All he could remember were her words saying, "Shadow, please do it for me, for all the people of that planet." And he misinterpreted it, and he's like, "I promise you, Maria, I promise you, revenge." And like towards the end of the game, he's like, he remembers the rest of it. Give them a chance to be happy. So yeah, you can understand Shadow's motivations, and then at the end when he saves the world, he gives his life to do it. So I thought that was a good introduction of the character and a good way for him to go out. Bringing him back just because he was a cool character, I don't think was a good call. Because now I think it's done more damage than good. I know some people in the chat, or anybody that hears this abridged version of Shadow's origin is probably going to crucify me. Like, you forgot this important detail, or no, that's wrong. Her name is, like, she's not his granddaughter, she's his niece or something. I don't know. The point is that Shadow's origin for the most part. Whoa, that was close. Oh, and also, one of the funniest things is that Sonic Adventure 1, it's a good game. It's flawed, but it's good. But the funniest thing about it is that the ending of the game, they treat it like an all's well ending, and everybody lives happily ever after. And like it plays like the heavy rockin' music, like, yeah, you completed your adventure, but like you're running and posing in front of a destroyed city that's been flooded by an ocean. It's like, this isn't a happy ending. Everybody's dead. Like, because like you did defeat the big baddie and you saved the world from his wrath, but the city you're in, they're all dead. Like, it's flooded. This is not a happy ending.
It is pretty messed up.
They just kind of treat the flooding of the city like it's an afterthought. Like, I know, thousands of casualties. Like,
perhaps you didn't hear me. Mission accomplished.
balls.
You will have to pardon me if I'm being slightly quiet. I'm looking through listings of games right now because I'm still trying to rebuild my SNES collection.
You could always call somebody that's at the lake house or whatever and see if...
Nobody's going to be up there for a while. Apparently my aunts closed it up for the winter just like last week. So, and she has confirmed that it's up there, but that's as far as I've ever gotten. I should just ask her, list all the game titles. I'll duplicate on it.
Well, the fact that they're up there, that'd be good enough for me. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to do whatever it takes to either go up there and get them or get them shipped down here.
Well, that's the thing, is like, okay, if she was just there, just send them to me. COD, it's fine.
Ah, I'm tired of getting bounced.
Because at the time, I just put them up there so that somebody could enjoy them because I'd moved on to other game systems. Now I want them back.
Yeah, that was dumb of you. You and your caring.
Well, you know, it's a family thing. They're all my relatives and whatnot. And I'm glad nobody tried to sell it. That was my big fear. Actually, no, that was my second big fear. My first big fear is just like, threw it out. Well, nobody's playing this.
Well, somebody whoever went dumpster diving made it gold. Da 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 da. I'm Chibi Supersonic. And now I'm regular Supersonic. Oh, that was horrible.
Mega Man X3. Ooh, God, that's expensive.
Yeah, and I have a real one.
Shut up.
I have Mega. Like, did you heard the story about how I got X2 and X3, right?
Yes, I did.
It's awesome.
I'm glad somebody was able to get that for you.
It's a great story. I wouldn't have had to have somebody get it for me if it wasn't stolen from me in the first place. Yep, I gotcha, boss. Ugh. Guys, I feel like having some ice cream. How about you?
I just ate. I'm good.
But you're not screaming for ice cream.
Damn right.
You know, I saw a video the other day. Like, there's a whole history about Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream.
There's a history to it? What history could there possibly be?
Well, stupid. Watch it and find out. I got hit. That means I lost all my rings. That means Supersonic is that much farther away from me now. That's right. I'm super biatch. Which means I'm invincible. United, we're invincible.
It's always kind of funny because when people sell lots of SNES video games, you know, like 10 or 12 or something like that, I go in every time hopeful that they'll have titles that I like. And it always is like I have one or two that I like and 10 games I couldn't care less for.
In my case, it's usually the sports games they're trying to offload.
That's exactly what I mean.
Of course, friendship is the true power. How come you think Kaiba never wins any duels? He has no friends.
But he has money.
Yeah, but money can't get you everything, like winning.
Power is what this game is all about, you fool. Faith is for losers.
If I win, you must swear on your grandpa's life that you'll never duel again. Big deal. He'll be dead by the end of the month. That's fucked up. But also probably true.
What if you dare me not to try out for the football team? Ooh. The Death and Return of Superman.
Good game.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a good game. It's hard though. It's a Super Nintendo retelling of, well, you can guess.
Yeah, exactly. But how do you play being in a coma?
You don't. You play as the other Supermen that show up.
Okay.
Like,
So that might be fun.
yeah, like you start off playing as Superman, and you have like a couple of levels to yourself, and then Doomsday shows up, and then you got to fight him, and it ends the same way it ends in the comic, and then you play as Cyborg Superman, the Eradicator, Superboy, and Steel, and then eventually Superman again. It's a good game. It's really hard. Which is weird, considering it's Superman. There does exist a patched version of the game where you're invincible, period, because you're Superman. And honestly, I kind of think that one's a little more fun. Crazy as that sounds, but I think it's fun just because you don't have to stress too much. Hey Will, have you ever played Chrono Trigger? Yes, I have. I can finally say that I have indeed played Chrono Trigger.
wonder who got him to play it. That would be me.
Is Death and Return of Superman the SNES game where Superman can get wrecked by thugs with crowbars? Yes. It's crazy as it is. Most of the time you're not fighting thugs with crowbars though. You're fighting like monsters and shit, which I guess that makes a little more sense. Like, see, my dilemma with making a Superman game is like, if Superman's gonna be taking damage, you better come up with a damn good reason why.
Kryptonite laced crowbars.
It's weak, but I'd buy it. It's weak, but I'll take it. Oh shit. I just need a couple more rings. Damn it. almost done, guys.
Nice.
Oh god, not this bastard. Not good. Out of rings. Oh, gay. I lost. This, I think, is the hardest fight in the game, actually. Come on, Robotnik. Hey. All right, let's escape. Let's get out. Go, 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 go. Oh, wait. Never mind. Secret boss fight. The Phantom Ruby. Get it. Damn it. Try again. And this is to go even further beyond. And here's the ending, folks. We did it. We saved the day. Well, we saved Little Planet.
It definitely looked like a cute game. And as always, the animation is really good.
And he's off to Sonic Forces. I am pretty sure it's a prequel to Sonic Forces, guys. Pretty sure.
I noticed that Christian Whitehead's credit name, like, right up top.
Yep. It was all
Matter of
me.
fact, that's just right. Christian Whitehead. Christian Whitehead.
It was
the
all
trying to
me.
say, the reason this game is good is because.
Christian Whitehead, the tax man. Well, guys, I think that will do it for my little stream. It's been a little while since I did one. So yeah, just doing that. Meanwhile, I got a whole bunch of other projects going on. Like, I'm working on a review series for the Mega Man X games, which is coming along. Why would it be bold to stream Graces? I don't know. I was just making fun. I don't think there's any need for DLC in this game. I think it's complete the way as it is.
They could add Shadow.
Shadow's never been in 16-bit style.
They can fix that.
Do a palette swap for Sonic.
There you go.
Well, for $20, it's not going to be stupidly long, but it's good. It matches the same length of the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so, you know, I'm satisfied.
I'm thinking that $20 was actually a really good price for this.
It was very worth it. So now I have another completed file. Let's check out the extras. Let's play Mean Bean Machine.
Otherwise known as Dr. Mario.
Oh god, my anxiety.
There you go. Now you're making a chain.
Stop cheating!
I do believe you've won this one, old boy.
Is that so?
There you go.
Victory is mine. Well, guys, I think that just about does it for my adventures in Sonic Mania. I reviewed the game, I streamed the game, beat the game, completed the game 100%. Yeah. Until Sonic Forces, I think my adventures with Sonic are done for a little bit. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You are too kind. I'm not sure what else I can do for you guys, or what else I should say. I'm not sure.
Very generous of you. Thanks.
I think this worked pretty well as an impromptu stream.
For the most part. Anyway, people, you all have a wonderful evening. Go subscribe, go watch my videos, make me money, go make me rich. And I shall see you again next time.
Yeah, stream Chrono Trigger.
Stream Chrono Trigger. Oh God.
Go ahead. It's a good game.
I'll think about it.